HW number 25. My dear students, let's start our class. This is CQ from chapter 7. At first see this stem. Here given the amplitude and in y-axis, and this is a wave. Here time period t here given 0.02 second, and the wavelength is 15 meter. Okay, here given wavelength 15 meter, time period 0.02 second. Now question A, define intensity of sound. My dear students, we have already learned this definition while reading down this chapter. Okay, so memorize intensity of sound. Now question B, why all reflected sound is not echo? Why all reflected sound is not echo? Explain. Now see this answer. When the distance between reflecting surface and observer is 16.5 meter. I am repeating, when the distance between reflecting surface and observer is 16.5 meter, then the reflected sound takes at least 0.1 second to reach the observer. My dear students, we know 0.1 second is the minimum time for taking place echo. Okay, as a result, the observer can hear an echo. And if the distance is less than 16.5 meter, then the reflected sound reaches the observer is less than 0.1 second. Then the observer cannot differentiate echo from the actual sound. So all reflected sound are not echo. My dear students, I am repeating this question answer again. When the distance between reflecting surface and observer is 16.5 meter, then the reflected sound takes at least 0.1 second to reach the observer. As a result, the observer can hear an echo. Okay, that means if the distance is 16.5 meter and 0.1 second, the minimum time taking for echo 0.1 second, then we can hear echo. As a result, the observer can hear an echo. If the distance is less than 16.5 meter, then the reflected sound reaches the observer is less than 0.1 second. Okay, then that means if the distance is less than 16.5 meter, then this sound we cannot hear. From this sound we cannot hear an echo. Okay, then the observer cannot differentiate echo from the actual sound. So all reflected sound are not echo. My dear students, I think all of you have understood this answer. Now question number C, calculate the velocity of the wave. Calculate the velocity of the wave. My dear students, at first you have to, now we will solve this problem. At first you have to write the given, here given lambda, that means this wavelength, here given lambda, that means wavelength is 15 meter. Okay, 15 meter, and given time period also, time period t equals to 0.02 second. Okay, now we have to find out the frequency. Okay, so we know frequency f equals to 1 divided by t, use this formula. Then 1 divided by t means 0.02. So 1 divided by 0.02 means 15 hertz, and the unit of frequency is hertz. So here we give f equals to, that means frequency is 50 hertz. Then we have to find out calculate the velocity of wave, that means v. So we know v equals to f lambda. We can use this formula now, v equals to f lambda. Here given f equals to 50 hertz into lambda, given 15 meters. So 50 into 15, that means 750 meter per second. Okay, so the velocity is 750 meter per second, and this is the answer. My dear students, I hope all of you have understood this mathematical problem. Now question number D, explain by drawing a figure how the above wave will propagate in air medium. Explain the drawing a figure how the above wave will propagate in air medium. My dear students, the answer will be the wave mentioned in the stem is a transverse wave. Here given this wave is this is a transverse wave, and in this case of transverse wave, vibration of the wave does not take place along the direction of the velocity of the wave. Okay, the direction of vibration, that is up and down of the particles, is perpendicular. So the velocity of the to the velocity of the wave, the propagation of the wave is drawn below. Okay, this is the propagation of wave. Okay, this up and down like this, and this is a transverse wave. Okay, here lambda is the wave length. My dear students, your today's SW number is 25, and CQ4 from C and D, do this C and D as your SW. That means C and D number is your SW, and submit it on Saturday. My dear students, I hope all of you have understood this topic. Practice properly at home this CQ and take preparation for half yearly exam. My dear students, see you again in the next class. Allah Hafiz.